The movie industry greatly developed in the 60s. The characters were more real, movies had innovative artistic interpretations, and, in general, there was an increase in the artistic quality. The movie Hello, It's Me, released in 1966, opened a new era in the Armenian cinematography. The stage director of this movie was Frunze Dovlatyan. He inherited the artistic principles of realism and psychology from his teachers Armen Gulakian and Vartan Ajemian, and successfully applied them to his movies. As an artist, he has played roles in the following movies: David Beck as Melik Mansur, Anahit as Vachagan, The Noisy River as Manukyan, Hello, It's Me as Zaryan, Saroyan Brothers as Haik, Foreign Games as Danielian, Lonely Walnut Tree as Kamsarian, Labyrinth as Abel, and many other roles. In 1953, he was accepted at the Cinematography All-Union Institute and became the student of the famous Gresimovin. He was the director's assistant in the movie Calm Dawn. He has co-directed with Lev Mersk The Mornings of Our City documentary movie. He directed the movie The Career of Dima Gorny in Moscow at the Gorky Movie Studio and the movie The Morning Trains at Moscow Film. Then he was invited to High Film Studios, where he directed Hello, It's Me movie in 1965, which won the State Award. This movie is one of the best 60s movies of the Soviet Union. The main actors of this movie were Armen Jigarkhanyan and the young Margarita Tereshova, who immortalized the characters which they portrayed. The talented Russian actor Roland Bykov added to the originality of this movie by its outstanding acting. Saroyan Brothers movie was the first of its kind in the Armenian movie industry. Dovlatyan was the artistic director of this movie. The conflict of the two brothers and the important historical event was filmed with great psychological depth, illustrating both dark and good sides of people. This movie has gained a new meaning after the independence of Armenia. It touches all the sensitive issues which Armenians are facing today. The roles of this dark and serious drama have been portrayed by a group of talented artists such as Khoren Abrahamian as Gevorg, Frunze Dovlatyan as Haik, Gurgen Janibekyan as Bab, Babken Nersesyan and Bahram Yershatyan. Dovlatyan has also directed Chronicle of Yerevan Days in 1972, Two Persons in 1976, and Live Long, 1979, The Lonely Walnut Tree, 1986, and Nostalgia, 1990. The staging operator of his movies like Hello, It's Me, Chronicles of Yerevan Days, Two Persons, Live Long, and The Lonely Walnut Tree was Albert Yavurian. Albert Yavurian is another graduate of the Cinematography All-Union Institute of Moscow. He was invited to High Film Studios, where he worked on movies like Hello, It's Me in 1968, for which he was awarded the State Award. 7 songs about Armenia, The Echoes of the Past, The Last Struggle of Gamo, Intersection, and The Mechanics of Happiness, which also resulted in the winning of the State Award. Today, this great director is an educator of the new generation. The movies of Henrik Malian convey nationalism and humanism. There are no negative characters in his movies. He concentrates on beautiful and high moral values. Malyan graduated from the Yerevan Theatre Institute. Then, he went to Moscow and completed his higher education in movie directing. With Markarian, he co-directed the movie The Band Members, which enjoyed great popularity. In this movie, the directors applied the tricks and the traditions of the theater to movie making. However, Malyan gained fame in 1967 with his movie called Triangle, relating the life of the Armenian blacksmiths. This movie won many awards and recognitions. The actors of this movie were Armen Jigarkhanian, Meher Mkirtchian, and Saus Sarkisian. Malyan's movies are an important part of the Armenian culture. His movies, The Triangle, Nahapet, We Are Our Mountains, Father, A Piece of Sky, continue to impress audiences until today. The heroes of his movies are simple, working-class people who are very real. Such are the characters of his movie, We Are Our Mountains, who immediately capture the heart of the viewer by their simplistic approach to life. These characters are portrayed by Azat Sherenz, Sos Sargsyan, Meher Mkirtchian, Khoren Abrahamian, and Artavat Peleshian. The movie was made based on the work of Hrant Matevosyan in 1970. The Nahapet movie was filmed in 1977. The leading character of this movie has lost his relatives during the Armenian genocide. Living with those terrifying memories, he is now trying to start a new life. This movie won the most prestigious award of the All-Union Movie Festival. His movie, A Piece of Sky, which is based on Vahan Totovent's short story, won the same award in 1981. This is a beautiful love story about Torik and Angel, who is from a brothel. By the power of their love, they become heroes transcending the fake morals of society. In the leading roles were Sofiko Chaurelli, Meher Mkirtchian, Ashot Adamian, and Galina Belayan. Henrik Malyan created his own theater in the 80s, which continues to function until today. He was also a scriptwriter. He staged many plays based on the tales of Tumanian. In the 70s, new characters appeared in the motion pictures industry. Dmitry Kesyan, The Man from Olympus, Bagrat Hovanesyan, The Autumn Sun, Albert Mkirtchian, The Best Half of Life, Arman Manaryan, and Edmond Kyoseyan. Arman Manaryan is known to the public by his short film called Tejvajik, which immediately won the admiration of the movie critics and the viewers. The movie is notable for dynamic development of events and impressive scenes. This movie was filmed in 1962 and created everlasting characters through the excellent performances of Hracha Nersesyan, Tolak Amerikian, and Arman Kotikian. Manaryan created very realistic images of Istanbul, the traditions and customs of the Western Armenians as he saw them. In 1967, he again drew the theme of his movie from Western Armenia by making the operetta of Tigran Chukhajian's Leblebuji Hor Hor Agha and filmed the first Armenian musical, Karine. The music, dances, the superb performance of the actors fit together like the pieces of a puzzle. The leading actors are Vartui Varteresyan, Arman Kotikian, Lida Harutyunyan, and Tigran Levonian. Manaryan also directed the Herna Rakhpura and Panjuni movies. Manaryan graduated from the Yerevan Conservatory and in 1962 from the Moscow Cinematography All-Union Institute. Edmund Kyosayan is very well known in the Armenian and Russian movie industry. He worked both in Russia and Georgia. In 1965, he graduated from Moscow Cinematography All-Union Institute. He directed many movies in the Moscow film studios. He gained fame with his movie Untouchable Avengers, based on Balyach's novel The Chicks of the Red Satan. This movie initiated the beginning of a series of movies dedicated to the four adventurers. This movie was filmed in 1967. 1 year later, The Untouchables' New Adventures, and in 1971, The Crown of the Russian Empire. This trilogy won many awards and was the most popular movie of the Soviet era. Kyosayan was invited to High Film in 1972. At the High Film Studios, he filmed the movie Men in 1973. This was a comedy movie about the friendship of taxi drivers. The movie is full of humor and funny incidents delivered by excellent cast. Armen Jigarkhanyan, Frunzik Mgirtichyan, Azad Sherens, Laura Kevorkian, and Alla Tumanian were among the actors of this movie. He is directed When September Comes in 1976, which won an award at the All-Union Movie Festival. Star of Hope in 1979, based on Serokhanzad